Racks 74 and 75 on the road to 1,000 break and runs. We have 10 ball, 9-foot table, 4 1/8 inch pockets using a template rack. If you notice that break compared to some of my other ones, I tried to keep my body still, and this threw off my whole chemistry of the break. So the next couple definitely are not good. I was trying something completely different. That's the whole point of this process, is learning. I have the 1 ball in the lower left-hand corner pocket and the 2 balls on the left-hand side long rail. Rolling the 1 ball in with just center high spin around 12 o'clock, nice and easy, making sure not to leave myself straight in on the 2 ball. I do not want to be straight in because the 3 ball is clear across table on the right-hand side long rail. Shooting the 2 with a little bit of stun just below center, going straight across table. The mistake I made here, I did not want to hit it hard enough to scratch in the side pocket. I wanted to stop short of the long rail, but thankfully I did hit the point of the pocket and did not scratch. I will call that an error. Shooting the 3 ball with low spin, basically just trying to bring the cue ball off a little bit off the rail, that is. I did manage to get about an inch or so. I hit below center, just trying to pop it in. Shooting this 4 ball to make position for the 5, I hit with a high left spin, tried to go a little closer toward the pocket to make the cue ball head toward the 6 a little bit more. So now I have a tough shot on the 5. I intended to play the 5 in the same pocket, sure, but I wanted to be a little bit easier of a shot. But shooting the 5 in the right-hand side of the pocket, rolling this in with basically center spin, 12 o'clock, going 1, 2, 3 rails, back around position, mid-table to play the 6 in either the left-hand side pocket or the left-hand lower corner pocket. I was pretty fortunate to have a good shot here on the side pocket. Shooting the 6 ball with a high left spin around 11 o'clock. You see it hit the rail and go directly right toward the 8 ball. That was that left-hand spin coming in play right there. Shooting this 8 ball, just rolling it in, basically center ball, floating the cue ball forward just a little bit to play the 10 in the upper left-hand corner pocket. Giving the 10 the time it is due. Pocketing this ball will conclude this rack on the road to 1,000 break and runs. If you guys would, go ahead and hit that like button. It only takes just a second. It makes me want to make more videos, keep practicing and posting. I greatly appreciate it. Same format, 10 ball, 9-foot table, 4 1/8 inch pockets. Again, you see my body not moving much, trying to keep my feet planted. Therefore, my cueing is completely off, and I'm absolutely frustrated with this break. But again, just trying to learn something. My great buddy Tim DeRuiter has a great break, and he hardly has any feet movement whatsoever. So I tend to try to work on that. Shooting this 1 ball, lower right-hand corner pocket, high left spin around 11 o'clock. Floating back across table here. Now I have the 4 ball in the upper left-hand corner pocket. What makes this tricky is the cue ball is going to be close to the point. Anytime you play the cue ball near the point, sometimes it loses its natural path. Thankfully, this wasn't too bad. A little bit of power there, shooting that 4 ball in the upper left and forcing the cue ball across table to play position for the 5. I hit that basically with around a center ball somewhere. Just you can adjust your stroke to try to play different positions there. Shooting the 5, I hit a little bit fat. I did tempt missing this ball. I hit a little bit fat with a low left spin. That spin was around 7 o'clock. Shooting this 8 ball, I have a slight angle in the upper right-hand corner pocket. Using around center ball spin, just punching the ball up in the corner, forcing the cue ball off the rail there. That way I can cue it nice and easily. Shooting this 9 ball, I do have to cut it a little bit to the left, so the cue ball is going to be floating toward the top left-hand corner pocket. I shoot the 9 ball with a little bit of high right spin around 1, 2 o'clock, going 1, 2, 3 rails, bouncing the cue ball off the rail to leave myself nice position on the 10 ball. I got nice and close to the 10 and straight, and making this ball will conclude this rack on the road to 1,000 break and runs. 2 racks that definitely were not perfect and terrible breaks, but we got there. If you guys would, please check out my sponsors. I greatly appreciate them. Thank you for watching.